Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. When we last left off, we've finally taken care of everything that we can do as Kid Link, and now we're finally going back to finish off the game, at least the final dungeon of the game, and to do all those chores that I wanted to do. Hang on, Nibiru, I'm coming. Wait a second. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm sporting the silver gauntlets now. What do you guys think? Anyway, before we get to that, there are a few things that I want to do first. A few chores, a few errands that I have to take care of. And then I'll be ready to head on over to the Gerudo, to the Desert Colossus. Finish off the Spirit Temple. So where am I going first? Well, first I'm going to the Forest Temple, because that seems to be the easiest way to get around right now. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff in this episode. Hopefully I can get through like these first few chores very quickly, because now that I have the silver gauntlets, I also want to do the Gerudo training ground. Just because I want the completion, you know? Which is ultimately why I wanted to do that Young Link portion much quicker than I ended up doing it. Anyway, I'm just being a big dumb doofy-doof, because remember how I said that like all the warp points that you used to use as a kid are blocked off except for the one to Goron City? Well, turns out this one should still be active as well. I just assumed that it was basically inactive because the one in Zora's domain was frozen over. I'm such a doof. Anyway, we're finally going into Zora's domain for the last time. We're heading up to Zora's fountain, and we are finally getting that final gold Skulltula. Right, it should be nighttime by the time I get over there anyway. Right, now we go swimming. We go swimming? Would you guys be quiet? I'm trying to get us out of here! I don't remember this tech type being over here. I really do wonder what all the gossip stones have to say, though. Anyway, check out the power of the silver gauntlets. Tell me where you want it! Tell me where you want it! Time to go spider hunting. Wait a second. Night and day don't pass in this place. Oh well. Crap. I should have basically gone into the fairy fountain. I am such an idiot. Surprised that the silver boulder comes back. Right. I told you it was a spider hunt. Look, we're even off the map. Look down there in the right corner. We are completely off the map. This is one of Hyrule's best kept secrets. I really do wonder how many times when I played this game as a kid, I had no idea this alcove was here. There you are, my pretty. Don't worry, I've come to collect you, just like all the rest. And that is the final gold Skulltula of Zora's River. And now, I have to head up the mountain. Only 4 left, and I know where they are. It's so satisfying to be able to say. Really do wonder what happened to Jabu Jabu. I just hope that he got out through that sea gate over there. Oh my god, I played that completely by accident. Not yet. Maybe that's why the Requiem of Spirit is so hard to remember, because it literally basically has the same notes as like one of the other ones. Only have a minute? Oh. Already there, huh? I'm not doing what needs to be done unless it's in the daylight. Let's see if I can make it out of here before I burn to death. Anyway, that's 3. There's only 1 piece of heart left. Hey, Big Oron. I'm here for it. I made this trade for claim check. Alright. Except I get to keep the claim check anyway. That sword is my finest work. You handed in the claim check and got the Big Oron sword. This blade was forged by a mastersmith and won't break. Big Oron sword. Yeah. Well, anyways, now I have to get back to the Gerudo Fortress, and unfortunately, I can't just warp there. But anyway, let's check the map as we have to. Yep, that's all the spiders on Death Mountain. Now there are only 2 places in this world where spiders still exist. A haunted wasteland in the the Desert Colossus and the Spirit Temple. Man, those things can travel quite a distance. Kakariko is all the way over here. And then, of course, number 100. It's there. I know exactly where it is. I always save that spider for last because I hate it when people jump the gun and reveal what's actually there too early. Let's see. I don't want to just walk to the Gerudo Valley, but I don't want to call Epona either. Screw it, I'll call Epona. In fact, let me see, what was it? Holy crap, it's already 8 o'clock? I gotta start making arrangements to make dinner. Well, not make dinner. Basically got my paycheck today, and well, I'm deciding that basically since it's been a few weeks, I'm gonna treat myself. This could be one of the last times I come back to Kakariko Village. There's no need to anymore. This sword has to be at least 5 feet long, and Link is absolutely just beasting it with both of these hands. I mean, swords are pretty heavy. The Master Sword itself basically is like, should probably basically weigh like enough to make your arm weaken when you swing it, but Link, he is something else. I don't know if you guys watch Game Theory, but one time when MatPat did an episode on the hook shot, it basically revealed that like the hook shot should literally be so heavy and so dangerous that Link shouldn't even be able to carry it, and whenever he uses it, it should basically dislocate his arm with every single use. Basically speaking, like, the calculations that he came to implied that Link is about 20 times stronger than the average human. And quite frankly, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. Link is somehow or another, even in the land of Hyrule, Link is incredibly strong. It's almost like Link was somehow used to being subjective to 20 times normal gravity. A completely ghost-free field. Only got 47 minutes left. Hopefully, I'll be able to tack on the last half of the Spirit Temple. Because the thing about it is, because the Spirit Temple is split into 2 separate parts, it actually becomes quite easy to do, because, well, you do the child half, and that's pretty easy in and of itself. Then you come back and do the adult half, which is pretty much just everything that's left over. And as you can see, they fixed the bridge. Alrighty, I'm just going to bring Epona up over here. I'm going to leave her like this. Alrighty, now I'm going to head over to the Gerudo's training ground. Man, I've got a whole lot of rupees, don't I? Gerudo training ground. Only registered members are allowed. Does this mean I'm going to have to pay a subscription fee? This is the Gerudo's training ground. Membership card verified. 1 try for 10 rupees. Alright, I'll take your 10 rupees. Give it your best shot. I love that they clap. Anyways. Hey, newcomer.
Listen.
Equip the silver gauntlets and try to move things you couldn't budge before. Thank you, Navi. I'm concerned about Neighboru too. The thing about the Gerudo's training ground is, it doesn't reset if you exit and leave, so if you mess up, it's basically permanent. I'm pretty sure that switch only activates like a, what's the word? It's a chest, but it's either filled with arrows or rupees. So I don't need those right now. If you can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then only then will you be qualified to hold our secret treasure. Right. If you desire to acquire our hidden treasure, you must strive to obtain the keys hidden in each chamber. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Nope, nothing. I hate wasting time. Well, this was a complete waste. Right, let's go this direction first. Gonna need these and these, unfortunately. I hate the friggin' hover boots. That's one key. Here is the friggin' rupee challenge. First of many. What is it with Nintendo thinking that these rupee challenges were somehow, well, challenging? They're not. They're just annoying. That's not art. That's just annoying. Nintendo used Firewall. Linkzilla used Attack. And we all come full circle. Without the necessary items, one will become confounded by impossible mysteries. You see, this is why I had to wait until after I had achieved the silver gauntlets. But now... wait a second. You can't keep regular Wolfos with white Wolfos? That's cool to keep white Wolfos in the desert. Let's see what we've got here. Now the thing about it is that one with silver hands shall move this giant rock. Let's push it. It seems to be made of solid obsidian. But the thing about it is that, like, with this particular room, there's actually not anything of value inside. There's no keys, they're just rupees. I just basically want to get in there just to, like, have completion, but it seems like we can't get in there. Except, yes we can, because... Dang it. Now we can unlock that door, but first, we're gonna go back, we're gonna go through this door first, and we're going to come out here, we're gonna equip the Ocarina. As you can see, we can't get through that door just yet, but we can do something over here. The Scarecrow's song. Unfortunately, you have to do that now because, for some reason, the Scarecrow song won't activate from the lower levels. It's a real pain in the ass, I should think. Anyway, I'm just gonna go into this room to show off, like, what it is. Anyways, the Gerudo's training ground doesn't have any... It doesn't have a map, it doesn't have a compass, so therefore you can't use Pharaoh's Wind, which is really frustrating because it would really come in handy. Anyways, that chest contains a huge rupee. That chest there contains a blue rupee, and that one, that just contains an icy wind, so I'm not even gonna bother. Now, you head back to the entrance. Just wish that there was a shorter way to get back there. Although, I do wonder... Just make it one entire loop. This game is called Blind the Eyes of the Statue. For some reason, I suck at it. Thank you. Expert marksman of the Gerudo clan. There we go, that unlocks that door, and plops that chest down. Now, let's see about getting up there. Thank you, Pierre. Right. I need to find what room that is in. Where's the lens of truth? Where does that hole go? Can I see it from up here? Right, this is directly above the treasure chamber, so that must be the back wall or something. Find a secret passage in this room. That dialogue box, I think, is a load of horse shit, because, like, there's no secret passage in this room. You just basically have to, like, find... Well, you have to find two things. One is this. And the other is this. And the other way out is to kill all the enemies. So, get the key. The thing about the Gerudo's Fort training ground is that you have to basically... You have to basically collect all the keys, and you have to be very careful because there are more locked doors than there are keys, so you don't want to screw it up. Anyway, I think I wasted a whole bunch of arrows, so I might as well, like, get this bundle of arrows right here. I gotta say, I really hate this room because it is a pain and a half. You have to basically use the hover boots at one point, and I hate using them. I'm just glad that there's no time limit for collecting these. I think I'll save that one for last. Whoa. Right. Now, I have to be very careful. Off this platform. You red bubble bastard! Told you I hated this room. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Right. Of course. Just watch how suddenly, as I put on the boots, this current suddenly has no effect on Link. Will you muzzles back off? I don't understand why it's not working. Right, which way should I go now? Dinosaurs. Like Lizalfos, except dinosaurs. Wait, wrong way. Need to get that last key. And no, I do not intend to heal myself. I'm being dramatic. Now I can head back to the entrance. Yes! Finally found it. That'll even the odds. Now it should be smooth sailing to the final ones. I'm not gonna bother unlocking the small chests because they only have rupees in them. I'm after the prize at the center. The cool, refreshing prize at the center. Huh, it's like I didn't even need the final key. Got the ice arrow. Yay! Worth it. Totally worth it. Anyway, I've got about 25 minutes left. I think that's enough time to finish off the second half of the Spirit Temple. Dang it! Man, I've got all this money. Unless I basically go back to that guy and buy some bomb chews, which I probably will. Basically the Kakariko family will, their reward that they give me will be wasted. Not to mention that it's already wasted, considering that I basically didn't bother getting it until the very end of the game. Well, one key left over. That's basically the Gerudo training grounds completed. But there's one last thing that I gotta do. If there's one thing that I wish, it's just that I wish you could use the fire and ice arrows on Home and Kotake. I mean, they're fire and ice elementals who can only be damaged by having their opposite element shot back at them. So, what is it that I need to do before going in? Well, I need to do this. Well, actually, I need to do a few things, but this is the first on my mind. Then I'll avoid the levers. Yes, I made it! I told you I was being dramatic. Hey there, fairy tits. The final magic spell. Oh, and this one has a cool icy flavor too. Yeah. You got Nehru's love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you could use with C. Don't think I'll ever use it though. Nehru's love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. It drains a lot of magic. Basically, you're supposed to use it, like, against the iron knuckles to give you extra protection, but you know me, I like a challenge. So that's the first thing that I had to do because I was dying, but now I'm in a bit of a tight spot considering that the sun is coming up. Oh, I cannot believe I missed that. All because I'm wearing these stupid slippers. Take them off. Well, here's what I don't get. Why the heck is that location like the literal last one that you end up going to? Friggin', what is up with these birds? Got it. The final piece of heart. That makes 19. And now, basically have to wait for night. Or I could just do this. Huh, doesn't seem to be there. There it is. That makes 97. Only 3 more. 2 left in the temple, and one number 100 waiting for me back in Hyrule. There's no way I'm entering this temple after dark. That's why I hate it when these things don't work out, but I've got 20 minutes left. I think that's enough time. push it to the limit. And now, the eastern half of the temple is open for access. Oh. Just cut that out. Pretty sure you go to this one first. Yep. Oh, fantastic. Another friggin' key. White rupee challenge. It's incredible what they did with like the master quest in this room. I hear a like. Huh. Huh. First time Big Chest has ever done that. Compass? Oh yeah, I could have gotten the map as young Link. Man, I'm a doof. But I didn't want to waste any more time. I hate likes. I hate likes. Gonna have to re-equip a shield later anyway. Come on. What am I thinking? Spider-Man. I need follows! Follows a Spider Link! Oh, there's something here. I'm not bothering to open any of those chests. Oops. Another one. I'm pretty sure that one of them contains 20 rupees and the other one contains a freezer. Okay. This is where I could have gotten the map, by the way. But I didn't feel like climbing down. Uno, dos, tres, hit it! You know what I should have done? I should have used Farore's Wind as a kid. That way I could have just popped right into that room. As soon as I had gotten into this room, I should have used Farore's Wind as a kid. Because you know what I'm gonna do now? Man, why is it that I can't remember reading these things? Because this is the final temple. You haven't exactly been able to practice the final temple. Only have 11 minutes left. Come on, move it! Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it! The final gold skull that you can find in a dungeon. And this makes 99. I guess the Gerudos must respect the legend of the Triforce too, because why else would they have, like, the emblem of the royal family here? I knew that I should have done this first. You can make that. I know you can. Love of God. There's a way to open that door down there. To basically get you a shortcut back to the front of the temple. Rusted, eh? Anyway, that gives you a shortcut back to the front of the temple, but I don't think I'm going to be needing it. Only 8 minutes left, Link. Dang it. There you are. Thanks, guys. Let's finish this off quickly. The Goron sword is incredibly powerful. I love this. Boom, boom, it just pops right out. Only 6 minutes, come on. Skip the spinning rims, we're on the clock. The mirror shield. A lot of people like this shield. They leave it equipped all the way to the end of the game, but me personally, I like Link's classic look. I guess this means I have to stop using the Big Goron sword for now. Key. Right, now I have to get through a long and tedious light puzzle. Though I do love this portion. Just stay out of the Beamo's reach. Spider Link, wants to go home and drink. Don't know what the significance of this is, but I'm gonna do it. Ow, top of my head. Knock, knock. Oh yeah, I remember. The significance is it's the boss key, you idiot. God. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. I haven't been here since at least November. Maybe October. Right. Now I gotta get to that freaking light puzzle, and I've only got 3 minutes. Keep going. Don't look back. I hate this puzzle. Oh, we've got white bubbles now. That's different. You know where you can stick that. I have to blow up the friggin' wall? I don't remember having to do that. Will you get out of here? You can't stop me! Nothing can stop me now. Except for the fact that I only have a minute and a half. There's no way I can fight this particular boss battle in that short amount of time. Oh well, it's gonna be close enough. Right, so that should be... Nope, I still need to use the mirror shield one last time, because now we're back in the main chamber with the Serpent Queen statue. Being kept in the dark all this time, light can be very corrosive. Eroding. Eroded your face. I have no idea how this works. Yet! But this is a cool place to hide. Don't you think? Alright, witches. I'm here. Hand over Naboru. For those of you who have seen my audio drama, I took a lot of liberties with Kome and Kotake. Why? Because I just think that they're interesting characters and there was more to be done with them. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly in our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Our loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. There goes the timer. Sword. Ow! Owie! Oh, that was easy. They borrow. Oh no, I wasn't using the Master Sword. I could have seriously hurt her with this thing. Where am I? Well, well. It looks like she's back to normal, Kome. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Then we should brainwash her again. Hey, Boru! You're not gonna get away with this, witches. So now you guys get to see how this fight was truly meant to be. But still, I hope you guys enjoyed my dramatization of it. Because I don't necessarily want to change up the story. All I want to do is entertain, make something unique, you know? Tell my own version of it. I wish you could do that in other places throughout the game. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. Not on your lives, ladies. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone! With my frost, I shall freeze him to his soul! Kotake. They look particularly larger than they used to. Sorceress Sisters, Twin Rova. They're such interesting and unique characters, I should think. Twin Rova Kotake, Ganondorf's surrogate mother. Yep, these guys adopted him. Ladies, I guess. The thing about it is that made me so satisfied doing this portion of the audio drama was that I finally got to basically reveal, like, all the, basically the big twists that I basically am building up to. Like, when it comes to the audio drama with the events of Ocarina of Time sort of happening. Dang it! The events of Majora's Mask having already taken place. What the hell? This part can be so tedious because you can never line it up exactly the way you need it to. You see, the best chance that you got is when they pair up like that. Because basically it was like kind of a radical thing in Majora's Mask that these guys basically, like, their permanent counterparts aren't evil, they're just people trying to get by. I know that basically was the game's attempt to just reuse the models, but I basically, like, thought it would be an interesting story that, like, what if basically, like, all the Gerudos were misunderstood by the Hylian society? Like, what if part of that is because the witches themselves are misunderstood? Because I had imagined that basically as, like, the elders of the Gerudo tribe, they would want what's best for the people. But when Ganondorf started screwing them over... Time to move. Alright, I think that if I hit Kotake one more time... Dang it. Stop coming towards me. Alright, I guess I'll have to be Kome then. Dang it. Alrighty, this should be it. Time for the real fight. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Oh, okay, Kome. Go in Kotake's double dynamite attack! I admit, that's pretty creepy. But now, it's a real fight. Turning up the heat. Just gotta be careful to not accidentally walk off the edge. It's incredible that basically you can actually use the hook shot to latch onto them. I only saw that done on a YouTube video. I think she might use ice next. Yep. Basically, you want to basically make sure you match up all three elementals, because if you accidentally hit the other one while you have the opposite charging your shield, they'll basically, like, cause you to not only lose the charge, but also take significant damage. This should be it. Alright, ladies, time to end this. How'd I get on the center platform? Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Kome, what is that above your head? What? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. How in the hell? But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm only just 380! We're twins, don't lie about your age! You must have gone senile! Who are you calling senile? How is it that you can be older? We're twins! How can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are! How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless! You ungrateful! Oh no! I'll come back to haunt you! That's this game's sense of humor coming back. And this makes 20. Now, you might say that I'm fully powered up, but I'm not. There's still one last thing to do. I'd say I'm at 90% power. Now let's finish this. Chamber of Sages. Neighboru. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in just the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now, I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No. Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. Keeping the promise, huh? Citrusy orange. And with that, I've collected all 6 flavors. You received the Spirit Medallion. Niburu awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Listen to this next bit of dialogue. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then. What was the great thing that she promised to do for him? Hyrule, the Temple of Light is shining. Link, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. It's time for the final showdown where the King of Evil has come. But before that, though, you should meet with the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. I wonder who that could be. Well, anyways, I'm a bit over time on this one, so basically we're just going to call it here. And basically, we are heading into what could be the final episode of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's something that you guys are not going to want to miss. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Share, like, and share with your friends. If you want to keep up to date with more Ocarina of Time coming your way in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you